Okay, let us draw the isometric view of the solid given in the question. The solid is hexagonal prism of side 30 mm and axis height 65 mm. So I have drawn the simple orthographic view of the solid first. This is the top and this is the front view of the solid. And enclose the top view inside a rectangular prism. So now I have drawn that. We can see a rectangular enclosure here. So enclose that and start drawing the isometric view. So before starting the isometric view, let us draw a horizontal reference line, and from that horizontal reference line draw 30° towards the right hand side and 30° towards the left hand side. This is our isometric reference, and draw a vertical line. Now select any of this line, either you can say choose this face or this face as your friend. I am choosing this side as my friend. That's why I am drawing an arrow here. So now I have chosen this side as my front plane. In this front plane, only the point 2 and B are here. At the top side, point B is there. At the bottom side, point 2 is there. So first of all, draw the front plane here. Let us measure the length of the front plane, that is 54 mm. I am drawing 54 mm here. That is the width of the front plane. And then I am drawing the height of the solid. Height of the solid as 65 mm. So at 65 mm, the solid's top face will be there. So I am drawing 65 mm, and I am drawing a line parallel to this 30° line. Now I am drawing a parallel line to the 30° line. This is the front face, which measures 54 mm. Let us measure the side face of that solid. The side face of the solid measures 56 mm. I am drawing 56 mm in this left side plane. Here I am marking a 56 mm, and the height of the solid is the same, 65 mm. So at 65 mm, I am drawing the top face here, and keeping that same 30° angle, I am marking a top plane here. Okay, now in the front plane, point 2 is at the bottom and point B is in the top. At 54, the 54 mm is the width of the solid. At its center point, point B lies. So point B is in the center point of that solid. 27 mm, I am marking the center point. So this is the center of that point. This is the point B. Then draw vertical line. This is exactly below the point B, point 2 lies. So draw a vertical line exactly below the point B, point 2 lies. Come to the left plane. In the left plane, point A, F and 1, 6 are there. A and F are in the top side and 1 and 6 are in the bottom side. I am measuring the distance of the point A from the corner, that is around 13 mm. At 13 mm from the corner, I am marking the point here. Here also at 13 mm from the corner, I am marking the point as A. Similarly, from the other corner, point F is there at the same 13 mm distance. So I am marking 13 mm distance from the left side, and I am marking the point F here. So exactly below the point A, 1 is there. So below the point A, 1 is there. So this is point 1. And below the point F, 6 is there. So below the point F, I am marking the point 6. So this is point 6. So now let us draw the top plane. We have drawn the front plane as well as the left side plane. Now let us complete the top plane there. Draw a 30° line parallel to this line to complete the box. Similarly, draw a parallel line, 30° line parallel to this line from this side. So we have drawn two lines. This line is parallel to this line and this line is parallel to this line. Now we have to transfer the points exactly to the right of the point A. Point C is there. So I am drawing to the right of the point A. Point C is there. So to the right of the point A, point C is here. Similarly, to the right of the point F, point D is there. To the right of the point F, D is there. This is point D. And exactly to the rear of the point B, E is there. So to the rear of the point B, E is there. We have to maintain the angle correctly. The 30-degree angle should be maintained here. If you have used drafter, that will be better. This is point E. Okay, now we have drawn the front plane, left plane and the top plane. Now let us draw the base plane. Already we have drawn two lines for the base plane. So now parallel to this line, I am drawing a line here. Keeping parallel to this 30-degree line, I am marking a line here. Similarly, parallel to this line, I am marking another line here. Okay, this is the base plane. So at the base plane, exactly to the right of the point 1 or below the point C, point 3 is there. Exactly below the point C, point 3 is there. Similarly, below the point D, 4 is there. Below the point D in the base plane, point 4 is there. Below the point E, 5 is there. Below the point E at the base plane, point 5 is there. So we have drawn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and A, B, C, D, E, F, all the points we have drawn. So it is the time to draw the isometric view of the solid. Really it's interesting. Let us draw the outermost edges first. So this is the outermost edge, bottommost edge, and I am connecting first the outermost edges. In isometric view, we need not to draw the hidden edges, only we have to draw the visible edges. Now I am connecting the outermost edges. Okay, I have connected the outermost edges. The top face is always visible, so connect the top face here. Then connect these two lines. These lines are in the front, so only the visible points, visible edges should be darkened, and invisible edges are this E5, D4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 4. All those edges are invisible edges, so let us leave that edges as thin lines. So now we have drawn the isometric view of a hexagonal prism. Thank you.